HLX, Half-Life 3, Project White Sands, let's talk about all of it. Yes, it seems like a Half-Life 3 may be in the works. Very recently, this voice actor's portfolio has been pointed out. As you will notice, there's a to-be announced game called Project White Sands by Valve, hinting that this could be some sort of Half-Life related game. People have been connecting the White Sands name to a park in New Mexico, where there was Black Mesa, but also it is a military test range. As well, this is where the Trinity nuclear test site took place, which all points to it being related to Half-Life. Now, this wasn't actually it though, as what you'll notice, this was originally shared on the Gaming, Leaks, and Rumors subreddit. Now, why this matters is because what you'll notice is before this even got posted, there was this random post on 4chan which said, "Insider here, get ready for some insane Half-Life and Valve news." It just seems like a wild coincidence this would get mentioned right before we would learn about Project White Sands, which is getting theorized to be related to Half-Life. What you'll notice is this was actually on the site since around early 2024. Here is what this voice actor's portfolio looks like in September 2023, and then by February 2024, it is now listed. Now you might be wondering if Project White Sands might just be Deadlock, which codenames for that were Citadel, Neon Prime, indicating that Project White Sands is something new. Now the thing is that there have been hints and signs of Half-Life 3 happening for literal years now. This wasn't it, as Tyler speculates that this could be related to Half-Life 3, as going by a bunch of different things that were found in Dota 2 and CS2, there is definitely something that they are working on that is Half-Life adjacent for PC. Tyler mentioned that there's new files for an HEV suit charger plug, Zen Gorillas, and much more. A lot of these files have the code name of HLX, which seems to be what Project White Sands actually is. But this game seems to have started development around 4 years ago. Half-Life had their 25th anniversary back in November, and Valve celebrated it with a huge update, a long 1-hour documentary, while for Counter-Strike they only received a little tweet. But Valve has been working on a Half-Life game in Source 2. Now this wasn't it either, as multiple months ago in the CS files this random icon appeared of a hound eye, almost like it's something that they were using for HLX. There was even mentions of Zen in multiple different files and other Half-Life related things. Half-Life 3 has been a rumor for literal years, since before I was even born, so I wouldn't get directly hyped up about this, but it does seem like it will be an actual real thing released soon. There's even job listings and other portfolios which shows that people were working on some unannounced project at Valve that we still have not seen. You notice this one says, created a variety of prototypes with my team focused on ambitious, never before seen gameplay for an unannounced project. Developed AI, player mechanics, and puzzles from scratch. So let's see when we get an official announcement from Valve. Are we going to be getting more Half-Life news, or what is next? Some fans are saying that even if Valve would straight up announce it themselves, they really wouldn't even believe it. There's also been multiple different interviews where Valve or Robin Walker confirmed that they did consider making Half-Life 3 many times and even experimented with different gaming concepts. For example, there seems to be a cancelled version from around 2008, as multiple different concept arts leaked back then, which is a design players still talk about to this day. Not only this, years later in around 2013 and 2014, Valve was also working on Half-Life 3, which was created in Source 2. This is where the game would generate a building and an objective, then create a route through it and fill the building with enemies, meaning that section would always play out differently. The team went out as far as scanning Frank Sheldon, the actor whose likeness was used for the series G-Man. However, the Source 2 engine was unfinished, and the project didn't get very far before it was dropped. Well, now that Source 2 seems a lot more fleshed out, and Half-Life Alyx released 4 years ago, what was this Valve team working on this entire time? Whatever Valve has for Project White Sands or HLX, players are getting excited for, so we'll have to see what happens next.